Hello, welcome to this episode of the Gadget Tube. Coming up, we've got Windows 9 news, the Samsung Galaxy Note 4, and LG's spherical smartwatch. There's been a new leak of the Windows 9 operating system which shows a drop of the Charms bar, which is that thing, and re-adding of the Start bar. All of this will be announced on the 30th of September. Windows 9, codenamed Threshold, is rumoured to be publicly released next year. It's expected to be more of a hybrid between Windows 7 and Windows 8. As a user of both Windows 7 and Windows 8, I think 9 sounds really promising, especially for people with PCs or laptops like me that don't have touchscreens and don't want to be forced to try and use a touch interface with a mouse and a keyboard. Samsung will be announcing their new Note, the Note 4, on the 3rd of September, along with a VR headset and new Gear watches. Now, technically speaking, it's rumoured that the Samsung Note 4 will be taking advantage of the Qualcomm Snapdragon 805 processor, or Samsung's own Exynos processors, which I totally didn't have to look up how to pronounce. Basically, that just means over the older processor it will improve the battery life and the graphics quality. Apparently the Note 4 will also feature a UV ray sensor for dangerous sun areas, which will probably go with all the other health features that no one really ever uses. Screen-wise, we should see the usual AMOLED display, but apparently a flexible display version will be coming out later in the year. Apparently this is going to be announced on the day of the event as well, so we'll have more from the event after it's happened. And now finally, of all the smartwatches being announced, one of the most hotly anticipated is definitely the Moto 360 with its classic round timepiece design. This is probably because it doesn't look like a Casio calculator watch from the 90s like a lot of the other smartwatches do. Well, LG certainly seems to take a note of the Moto 360 as it will be announcing its own spherical design LG G Watch R. Of course, smartwatches from Asus, HTC and Samsung are still in the works, not to mention Apple if they do eventually bring out a smartwatch. But it's good to see a spherical smartwatch design as well as the Moto 360, although I think I still prefer the Moto 360's design. It's good to know that not all smartwatches are going to be square. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these news updates. They're put out every Monday, along with the occasional review of products that I get in, so feel free to leave me a comment or a like to help support this video, and yeah, subscribe and thanks for watching.